I mean, now look. What's up with that? Hey. Oh, boy. Kai's, hopefully you can hear me. All right. Hey, are we in focus? Oh, boy. Looks like we got sound. So we have to double check that. We have to check everything. Okay. All right. So Kai makes the comment, thinking I'm not hearing him, that he is in a mall. Actually, the name of that song you were listening to, that intro song, is called Empty Mall. I kid you not. It's called Empty Mall. Oh, and I'm not kidding. I'm not just making that up just to entertain you. I'm not making crap up just to be cute and thinking that I've got some kind of important thing to say. Oh God, the hard part here is trying to get the camera. I hate that view right now. Right there. Actually, I'm actually thinking about they actually are selling they got a camera for sale now, and it's by who is it? Is it Stream Elements or something like that? Anyway, I got to look it up because I know I'm screwing that up right now. Here, I'm gonna look. It's actually pretty good. Let's see, streaming cam. Let's see if what comes up right away. Let's see if the good one comes up or if it's just a bunch of garbage. So far, just a bunch of garbage, more garbage, more garbage. Let's see here. That's face cam is actually good. That Elgato, but that's old. It's not an Insta360. I'll figure it out. I know I'll think of it. I think I sent it to you. Kai, I think I actually sent it to you. That camera. So you might want to look through the last messages I sent you. And I thought it was kind of cool. There's actually a lot of really, really good like live streaming cameras right now that are really decent. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it on here. Let me just see if I can find it in my messages I sent to you. Let's see. There's that. Let's see. I sent you. Oh, there. No, that's not. It's not the Leap Dick camera. That was. It was further back than that. It was quite a while ago. Let me see if I can find it. I thought it was a really good. I thought it was a really good product. I did watch a couple of reviews on it, and it was well before Christmas. I'm looking to see if you post it before I find it. See if you could post it. Anyway, it doesn't look like I'm going to find it. I thought I sent it to you. All right. So, gosh, it's not that old. But anyway, yeah, it's a. I bet you it would be. Watch this. YouTube always is able to. YouTube always is able to discover or actually puts up in the feed. Let's see, streaming camera, the good ones, the new ones. There it is right there. I already found it. That was, let's see, you have a name on it. They don't have a name on that one. Everybody's messing with it. A lot of people are messing with it. I don't know about everybody. I still can't put a face to a name. Yes, I found it. There it is. I just found it. Okay, the camera is. Let me just put it into. Let me put it into here. Now, this is not a small company. This is not like one of those little tiny companies. These guys actually make high-tech sound gear. And a lot of people that do high-tech sound gear are now getting into this realm here. You see, I'm seeing if any of you guys found it yet. Nope, none of you guys found it yet. Some of you guys are still telling jokes, which is perfect, because while you tell jokes, I can look for stuff. So here it is right here. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. There we go. That's it right there. It's the Hollyland Lyra webcam. That thing right there is kick-ass. That is a killer webcam. f1.8, 1/1.5 inch sensor. So it's got a good size sensor in it. It's got all the stuff that as good as my camera is now. The only thing it doesn't have is it uses just a large image, and then it crops in when it follows you. But this one is cool because it comes with a mic. There's a mic that connects directly to it. So I know you can do all this stuff through your computer, but that one actually will connect directly to the camera. So then you don't have to have that link into your computer. It's connected to the camera, and everything. All that information is going through the camera. So yeah, so it's called the Hollyland Lyra. So if anybody's looking for that. That I actually might buy that. I'm not ready to buy it right at this very minute. I just posted a link to that. But I'm thinking about taking that and using that as a downward camera, a product cam. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you right there. You know where I'm going today. I'm going this direction today, right here. I just received that package in the mail, and I did actually fly it, and I just flew it today. I didn't have any time to fly it. The weather here has been terrible, but I had to actually set it up while I was trying to learn to fly it. And it actually went pretty good. It wasn't too bad. But that is the HOVERAir X1 Pro Max. It's probably the only thing that Hover has done recently that's half decent. You can claim the V-copter or something, but I'm thinking no. It's not bad. It actually has a decent build to it. Now, I'll hold on to it and show you a little bit. We'll do a little show and tell. I am not going to do an unboxing or anything like that. I'm just going to go right into flight videos with it, because really my intention of using it is to get bike footage, because I do bike reviews, and I've actually got a scooter review that I'm doing right now that I need to use that camera for. But so anyway, yeah, that is the HOVERAir X1 Pro Max. So far, I don't know much about it other than that I've touched it and I've flown it one time, and I flew it with the beacon and the joysticks. So the little controller configuration. So that is that's one of my projects going on right now. I have more than one project. That is just one of them. I've got the scooter project going on. I've got another one that I haven't even opened yet. So I got a bunch of things. Then I got another one in the mail. I got another one actually coming. And all these are drone projects. But to be quite honest, I've actually been really really interested in something else. I'm going to show you something really cool. I have been watching tons and tons and tons of videos on these products. And every spring, at least every after Christmas, I always get crazy about these things right here. Bikes and scooters. I am very seriously thinking about I love scooters. I like scooters more than bikes. There's no question about it. And even more than bikes, I love fast scooters. These scooters right now are about the same price as a bike, but they go twice as fast. And I want to drive a scooter that goes 60 miles an hour. Don't tell me that I'm going to shoot my eye out, because I might, but I really am interested in this. Now, this one isn't a 60 mile an hour. The seat makes it look crappy, but this thing is, I think this is it's dual motor. Its max range is 55 miles and its top speed is 47. And I can verify that thing will go 47 miles an hour. It is freaking cool. Look at that. It's got this one's got a rear view mirror on it and crap. Dude, I want to drive this thing so bad. This is so cool. It's got knobby tires, and so anyways, I am totally serious. I'm getting that. And I'm not getting that seat. I don't know who the hell would ride a scooter with a seat on it, but yep, that is something I'm interested in right there. Some scooters. There's that one. And then there's this Cruiser Pro right here. This one is killer. And you can already see the price tag on it. This thing runs about $12.99. But it's some serious, guys, this is some serious freaking crap right here. And ain't nothing more cool than watching Dad Random ride a scooter, 50 miles an hour. So yeah, I am super interested in that. That thing just looks sweet. So anyway, nope, I haven't gone off the deep end. I am just looking to the future. So, all right. So now that you know where my head's at right now, you know that I am totally going crazy. Okay, here's something a little bit more down to earth that I want to show you that I've been working on. Now, probably almost about 6 months ago, I bought a camera. I'm getting it out right now, by the way. So I'm actually gonna switch out my lenses here. I'm doing this for a reason. Let's go here. And I've got to get, I got to figure out this live streaming setup. I really do, because I need more space. I need to move back, and I need to move my screen forward. I really do. But okay, so there is a toy that I bought a while back, and I did it for learning purposes, and that's this little bad boy right here. So right here, this is the Canon EOS R50 V. And I've been messing around with settings on it. I recently added, because I'm actually going to start doing some more work using this camera because it's better. And I've been messing around with getting it set up. So I bought these filters for it. So these are the ND filters that I just purchased. So this is a variable ND. Really kind of cool. Let's see if the camera picks it up. There you go. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I love variable ND. All right. And it really, really changes the camera. It really does. But yeah, I've been experimenting with it and doing setup with it. And so yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is a serious amount of dad random fun. Little random excitement right there. I don't know if I can hold it far enough away. I got the lens all freaking, there we go. Come on. It will not focus on me. And at least the camera won't focus on the, is that in focus? I can't tell. It's too small. So, and we can adjust the ND filter on it. There you go. See how dark we darken that up right there, and then woo, there we go. So yeah, so I've been messing around with this. This is not the lens that I would. This is my outdoor lens. I actually have one that's I messed around with for live streams, and so this is one of the setups I've been messing with, but this is just an APS-C. If you're familiar with this camera, it's a small form factor APS-C camera. And it, like I said, it takes amazing pictures. You know, if you're going to do photography, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. The hype is that you can take your Ace Pro 2 and do photography with it. Sorry, you can't. You're not a photographer. Okay. If you don't freaking at least get one lens, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking with you. But anyways, this is actually my go-to lens right here. So this one is this one's 16. I can't read it. This one is 14 to 30. This is 14 to 30 millimeters, f4.5. I think it's not an expensive lens. And this one here this is my main squeeze for live streaming right here. This is a 10 to 18. So this is more close focusing lens. And this one too, I also tricked this one out. Let's see if I can get this off. I bought this lens cap. It didn't come with it was supposed to come with the freaking lens. It's protecting the lens because I can't get it off. There we go. Ugh. It's just, it's so new, but there's the lens cap. But anyways, this one's the other lens. So this has got the variable ND. This one is for vlogging. I can set it up also as a webcam. So this one is a much more wide angle. So if we go and look at that one, let's turn that on so you can see it. All right. So now if I'm vlogging, right there, you can see right away that it's a much wider angle. So I'm only about 2 feet away from me right now. And you can see how big the room gets in that 2 feet. So anyway, that's one of the things I've been messing with in my spare time. It's important to constantly work on your skills, your skill set, and I'm going to be taking some trips this spring, and I'm working on getting better at photography. So anyway, I'm learning. But that's one of the little projects I've been working on is setting up this camera, the lenses, and then going through video tutorials. And I just use these two. So I got 14 to 30. So 30 millimeters is the narrowest focal point or field of view I got, and then 10 to 18. So if we get that really close, because I work close up. You know, I'm a close up worker. So, but no, I'm talking about cameras today. I'm not doing that. We're definitely going to mess around with the HOVERAir X1 here in a minute. So I just got to put these away. The other thing I did was because I'm also very frugal. I like to use things to their best. Heck, get in there. And I also got one of these. This is a little tiny. This is just an EF converter, so I can go from the smaller lenses to the bigger the bigger lenses. And these lenses are way cheaper. So this little ring will help me get these much better lenses that have a lot more. They're more for like actual photography and stuff. So finally, the hover. And you guys thought I was going to talk about the hover, huh? Oh my God, who cares about the hover? What are you guys talking about? You guys don't want to talk cameras? All right. You guys suck. You just want to talk about drones. Oh, man. That was a tripod hitting glass. Oh, boy. All right. Yeah, you guys are impatient. You guys got to be patient. You guys, hover sucks. I don't know yet. Hey, Jim, I don't know that hover sucks. I can't say that because I got to do a review for him. I will, guys, it's kind of like, flying drones is kind of like teaching kids. That's why I make a good drone reviewer. It's because I always have something good to say, no matter how much the kid challenges me. All right, let's look at this drone. Let's look at this freaking drone. Let's see, what are we, 30 minutes in already? Gosh almighty. You guys don't want to talk about you guys don't want to talk about scooters? All right, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay? Let's do this. All right, so HOVERAir X1. Let us take a look. Let us take a gander at that. I've got to move one here. I'm just going to shut that off there. And we're just gonna move over to the hover table. Oh, I really hate the way my room is set up. It's anyway. So anyway, that's just the box, by the way. So if you look in the box, there will be nothing in it because it's empty. All right. So the hover comes in two pieces. So these are the two parts right here. All right. You can probably hear me now. All right. Play the sad right there. I get a phone call from Kai. As soon as Kai calls, I know something happened. And what happened is there's a little button on the top of my mic that was green, and I looked at it and it was red. So anyway, to recap this, the connectors on here are a little bit weak. This phone cover does not fit on inside of the enclosure, so you have to you basically have to take this thing out. Bob, I don't have to repeat the next 10 minutes because everything I said probably for the first 5 minutes was garbage anyway. Oh my God. So I love this. I like the live feed coming in as I'm demoing. So it's working out pretty good. Thanks, Kai, for making the phone call. There we go. Let me read your comments all the way through that. I think he can't hear us. I think he is, yeah, a little old lady playing a piano live. She raises the tempo a bit. Anyway, guys, I have a good sense of humor. That will carry me through this stream. Anyway, all I want to do is just give you some just a basic view of this thing. So in case you're thinking about doing something nutty like buying it, you at least have a place to form your curiosity. But it really does. The problem is that it's not refined. They did a lot of things to get things to work. Like they said, hey, we need a controller with this thing. So, this is what they came up with. So yeah, you got a power button up here. There's a couple of holes here. I don't know what these holes are for. I really don't. But your OTG cable actually fits from the top to the right hand side, so it actually comes around. At first, I thought these holes here represented that, but they don't. So I don't know. They probably serve a purpose, but I have no idea. So here, let's skip that ad there. So anyway, a penny for my thoughts. Hover is only good for follow mode. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I have a good drone. I have actually 2 good follow mode drones. I actually have more than 2. Just about every drone I have that has follow. The Mini 5 is a great follow drone. The Neo is a great follow drone. It can run into a wall. The Neo 2 is also a great follow drone. So yeah, it is. I really do. I do believe that this is a situational drone. Now here's another little factor I didn't know about. So these are the control sticks. They just press in. They're just press-in sticks. I was trying to screw them in, and I'm like, all right. And in a way, it's a disappointment when you get a press-in product. They work just fine. This thing flies just fine. You have a scroll wheel here, and then you have an action button. And then, of course, you've got these buttons up front, which run the menu system. But I do agree with some of you guys that maybe have already flown this thing a bunch, that this thing here is really made for the beacon and for the follow function. That's pretty much what makes it best, So All right, so let's take this thing out of here and then look at the drone and then just kind of sum up what I know. Maybe I don't know if I can share any footage with you. I do have footage, but I don't know if it's shareable yet. Here, let me set my phone up. Actually, I actually kind of like it. It works it works nice as a monitor. All right, we'll just do that. We'll just put you guys up right there. So you guys can criticize me and keep me out of trouble. All right, let's go ahead and let that go right there. And okay, all right. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and put this thing back together. It is kind of interesting how they did this. I do think it's interesting. It does come apart and come together in some nice little pieces. I do think that was good. These, I guess it is nice that those come out quickly. I mean, as far as putting it away, you get that benefit, right there. And then of course, your module goes in there. I also suggest that if you do put that beacon in there, you take this little tiny cloth and you stick it over the top so you don't get scratched up. But this is your OTG cable. It's pretty short. It does come with a charging cable. This is the charging cable right here. And I do have a couple of mounts for the beacon that I'll show you in just a second. So let's get the X1, let's get it out of there, out of the box. So let's go in here and get this thing out so we can beat it up a little bit. All right, so there's how the X1 comes, just like that. There's your kit with your batteries right there. There's your little battery box right there. They come out pretty easy. You do have to angle them in. There's a lot you can compare with the DJI product with this. This does not have a drone a cover for the camera, which I wished it had. But these just snap out like that, and then you push them in like that, tail end first, and then you drop them down. And that's my battery situation right now. I have this one. This is the one I flew earlier. Okay, I got a couple of different accessories. And now this is just a little mount with a 1/4-20 hole, and it also has a couple of clips there for mounting on a camera stick. You got that, and then of course this is what you mount your beacon to. And this thing, it doesn't come together very easy. Everything you have to kind of force together, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It would be nice if that would be a little bit more conducive to coming together, but there is your mount right there, and that's, for your bike, and that's how you'd mount it. This did come with this little 65-watt charging block, which is actually pretty beefy and pretty decent. So that's that. I wish these folded. They don't fold. I would like that they would fold. They don't. You get the cables for it. Now, the thing, I can't take this and just stick this in the box. I have to take this off every time. And that's, a little bit inconvenient for me, at least it seems. But I put that in there. I did get another one of these with a clip on it, but I can't get the beacon to connect to it. So I don't know what to do with that. As far as the drone, as far as the drone and how everything goes together, battery goes in tail first, that drops down. You've got basically the card slot there. And then it folds out pretty nice, and it does have a decent feel to it. I'm not I don't when I take the drone out, I do feel like it's decent. This is not like, it doesn't feel like a piece of garbage, It doesn't feel like it's overly that they tried to save money on the material they used. It seems like it's pretty good, The props are, are decent. The sound is, is very typical for a 4-bladed box prop. And then, of course, you got all the sensors. You got the sensor array in the back. You got the sensor array on the bottom. You've got the, the air holes. And I mean, that's pretty good stuff. And the camera folds away. And then you've got this simple button that basically activate it. And you can see it tells you your battery percentage, and then you've got your, it's very easy to go ahead and to bind. You hold these 2 buttons down, it goes into binding mode, it finds that, and it finds the app. So those are some good things. Yeah, Jim, I'm just, reading your comment. Yeah, the Neo 2, it does have more refinement to it. This is definitely different. I've never bought any of the X products. I've never owned any of these. So it's the first time I've ever had one. I know the earlier versions were much more boxy, but when I flew it today, I wasn't disappointed in the flying. I really wasn't. It wasn't like I said, this sucks immediately when I put it in the air. It actually flew very well, and it flew quickly, as much as I understand. Okay. I don't have that, I like the foldability too. I'm a huge fan of the portability. I think we need to have something that's portable and easy to basically, to bring around. But I do agree that the Neo products are very, very, very good. They're very refined, that's for sure. I can't disagree with you, about that. And as well as I do, it looks like a Glock. Oh, I just got that one. Thank you. It does. It looks like a Glock case. Oh, but yeah, guys, I am going to fix this camera issue. This is not going to stand. I am not going to do. I'm not going to look at any more products through the eyes of this camera. This thing is supposed to be decent in low light, and it sucks more I think I got spoiled because my other camera is so good. The Insta360 Link 2 is such a great camera. But yeah, I can't disagree with you saying that the refinement of it. Okay, so let's just look at the app really quick. I'm just going to go out of this just so you can see the app on my phone, just so you see what it looks like, what I was dealing with today. So here's the Hover app right here. You can see it's this little green button right here. It's green. It says Hover on it. You click on it. It opens up. It brings you to a screen that looks a lot like the Insta360 screen, and it has they have their own, hey, look at that. Look at that. Guess who that is? That actually, is that, I'm trying to figure out who that is. Oh, Luciano. Oh boy. Anyway, I love that. I don't know who that is. It looks a lot like somebody else. So anyway, you've got this hover icon. You click on that, it opens up, and then it locates things. This is actually a location. You've got a flight modes tutorial, and you got the hover store, and you got the community stuff. So it's pretty good. It went really well. There's all your products. So anyway, let's let me just go switch over. I want to get back to the better camera here, guys. I apologize. That just looks I am done with that. I am absolutely done with that camera. That camera sucks ass. I got tons of good cameras. There's no excuse that I got to look through that grainy, thing. That Brio used to be state of the art. Now it's not. And with a good camera like this one is, we should be getting beautiful video and much better, usability. So, but anyway, through the eyes of a good camera, like I said, it's very different. It's going to be different. It's going to be a different experience. I don't beat up things and just say they suck. because this one doesn't suck. It's not in the suck. Guys, I've flown sucky drones, okay? This is a specific purpose drone for a person that is going to possibly want to basically do this right here. So if you're a guy that wants to drive a speedy scooter and you want something that can follow you on that speedy scooter, this is your boy right here. So anyway, I'm excited to use it for what it's designed for, and that's what I'm going to do. So I bought that. I bought certain things to do certain, it's kind of like this other camera. It's not made for things that I like, walking around. It's made for really serious stuff. Just like this. This is made for follow. It's a follow drone. No different than the DJI Flip. The DJI Flip is probably the most under-recognized DJI product ever made. The DJI Flip is such a good camera. It is such a great flying platform, and it does all the things this does. And it's the Flip. It's just, I didn't keep my Flip because I can't keep everything. I got to get rid of I got a Mini 3 that I got to get rid of too here real soon. I got to move forward. I got the reason why I got to get rid of the Mini 3, I'm going to show you the reason right now. This is why I got to get rid of the Mini 3 right here. Because of that. If I don't keep upping the game of the cameras, I will not get that kind of footage. So anyway, this thing here is not made to do that. The Mavic 4 is made to do stuff like that. The Mini 5 can do stuff that the Mavic 4 can. And they're totally different sizes. So yeah, that is the main reason why I need to up my game, because of these images. I mean, these are up, in this commercial, of course. Oh boy. Do I have to? Here. There we go. But anyway, that's my own commercial too. Why do I have to be entertained by my own commercial? Spot. So anyway, yeah, so it's, after I flew the other day, it's just, it was very quick to know that I needed to start moving ahead. I got to move ahead faster. And some of you guys like to keep all your drones. I don't. I got to get rid of the Neo 1. I've got to get rid of the Mavic, the Mini 3. I love the Mini 3, but it goes. I actually like flying the Sky Rover better than the Mini 3. The Sky Rover is a much better drone than a Mini 3. So let's see, Avata 360. Yeah, this totally different. Avata 360 is going to bring us that's a different story, right? So yeah, I'm with you on the Avata 360. If we want to look at the future anyway, I think we're done with this, right? I think we're all done. We know this is a follow product. The video, from my perspective so far, seems decent. Let's see if you want to look at some footage. Let's see if I can get some footage here for us. I'm just going to check the SD card really quick. I wasn't going to do this, but let's just look at it. I'm curious. All right. Let's just look at some SD card footage here. All right, there we go. Oh yeah. All right. I love it. I love it when the SD card just boots right up. There's a couple. There's a vertical video and there's a horizontal video. Here, let's go and see if I can find some good footage here. Let's see. It's so bright. It's so bright here. Let me show you this here. So this is some footage I did earlier here. So you can see how bright it is. We have no clouds today. That's supposed to be a 1/1.3 inch sensor, I believe. I believe it's 1/1. Let's see if it says on the front of this camera. It does tell us here. I'm going to have to use I could easily just, I just want to look here. Yeah, I believe it is 1.1 over 1.3. One of you guys will correct me. But I could do a quick, let's see, I can do one of these. Where is my, let's see, HOVERAir Max Pro, HOVERAir. And of course, let's get a little bit of, here's our stuff right here. Yeah, 1 over 1.3, that's what it is. So I just did a quick search right there. There's the sensor. I didn't mess around with the saturation and the color settings and the pro settings, so I don't. What I'm seeing now is it's a little bit oversaturated, if from my taste. But it's so bright. The camera's really working hard. Let's see what else I got here. I did do some more. I did some vertical video. There's the red mountain over there. Let's look at the other clip really quick. Let's look at this one. Now this is one of the things it can do is it also can shoot vertically. So there's the vertical shot. And I just want to look around. So there's me in vertical video. I did do a frame shot right there. So that's it basically holding, and you can see me squinting because it's so bright. But yeah. So that is framing me. That's not bad for vertical. Because it has to crop in to do that. So that's vertical. Anyway, and then I just flew around a little. I think I caught it right after that. So I did more flying than that. I did, so when we compare, these drone platforms, it's really apparent quickly, but, that it's, we're not gonna get 1 inch, results. So anyway, I just wanted to look at that really quick and just kind of,
something that you probably don't see very often.
So let me see if I can fast forward in here, see if I can find some more. Yeah, it's just so, the footage is so amazing. So you try to compare another camera, of a better quality. It immediately makes you want to, okay, you're going to spend $1,400 or $1,500 for a drone kit. I think all of that brand new is about $1,400. And there is, there's so many places you can go with that kind of loot, so that is pretty much all I got to say about that. But I apologize for earlier. Crap happens. But I am excited for the project. It'll be something that is going to give me some knowledge. It's going to help me, understand a little bit this follow product. And I think it's definitely worth it. I think it's worthwhile, to try it. Look at that. That is so much noise in that video. But yeah, so there it is. There is your HOVERAir X1 Pro Max. And we'll see what happens. Alrighty. But Yeah, I don't. If I started out with the things that thing can't do, if I started, talking about, you can't fly with goggles, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yeah, the HOVERAir Aqua looked interesting, but there's actually a lot of talk about people wanting to get like refunds on that one. I saw on the community that people are maybe a little bit angry right now that that project is not moving. So I know I've heard that, but I don't know if that's true. But that's from the X1 from the X1 community. There was somebody put up the Aqua. The Aqua is a great idea. People are there is a use case for that if you live by the water. You get a good drone with a good 2-axis gimbal, good stabilization. You could see by that footage that the stabilization was pretty good. It was especially this vertical this vertical stuff. This vertical stuff is pretty good. There it is. There it is. It's moving a little bit. You can see it. You can see me moving a little bit from side to side right there as I'm messing around with the controller. So, yeah, it's not holding perfectly still. And I'm only about 2 feet away from that. So that's how wide a field of view that is. I'm only 2 feet. It's only 2 feet in front of me. So, all right. Anyway, that's the projects I got going on. I got things to do, places to go, and things to take care of, and all kinds of interests. And hopefully the X1 videos you're going to be interested in. I'm going to definitely give you how I feel about like that. And I will put it side by side with the Neo. The Neo 2 will be flying in proximity to that. I'll just throw them both in the air and start driving around. Wouldn't that be the best? Yes, the Swell Pro was actually a pretty good drone from everything I heard about it. It was durable, and just all of those, like Jim, like you're saying, is the cost. That's another reason why this drone right here, that this drone here has been outside of a lot of people's reach, because it's so specialized. And, it caters to just a specific group, even though you can fly it with a controller. I'm actually going to demonstrate that you can do a controller mission with it. So I'm going to take it somewhere, and then I'll fly with the controller, and then I'll use mostly use the tools that it basically comes with, which is the follow function tools. But, cause really that's the fair thing. The two things that make this drone really good. Okay. There's two things that make this really good. One is the followability and the sensor package on this. The second one is this. DJI does not have this. Okay. DJI does not have a beacon, and DJI needs a beacon. This becomes better with this beacon. When I saw Mads Tech doing his review, and I saw him messing around with the beacon, and I saw, I don't know who else was using the beacon. I think it was possibly maybe Captain Drone was using the beacon. And I was like, that is a game changer. The beacon really, you could say, well, why don't you use your phone? Isn't your phone a beacon? That's kind of what DJI does. Because can you use your phone as a beacon? The answer is yes. So, yeah, the price is definitely, price is always the thing that kills a lot of these projects. The price of these are not the same budget price that you can get with if you go Sky Rover or Sky Rover X1 or Sky Rover S1. Both of those are really good, and their price points are amazing. But you don't have this little bad boy right here. To me, this is like really important to making this a good drone. If this never happened, this would just be another follow drone. with a decent camera. But because it has this, you can fly this drone with this tiny little friggin' beacon and your phone is in your pocket. So to me, that is it's a buying point. It's a purchase point for me. Okay. I just really think that this thing here makes this drone. It just does. This, I would have put more time and effort into this project here, into this product. And then I would have maybe integrated my sticks, which was really good. I'm glad they did it, because DJI is, makes you use a whole different controller. But anyway, the feel is good. It's got good feel. It's not plasticky. It's definitely got impact resistance. You can feel it's that type of plastic. It opens up really nice. It floats decent in the air. The controllability is really good. So that's all I know from one flight. And it's set up really good. It was not too hard to set up. I put the whole firmware package in there with the first battery while I was doing the initial flight. So, and it didn't take forever. It was a very reasonable download and upload time. And so anyway, I think I've got some good things to say already. Guys, I'm never gonna take a product from somebody and just tell them it's crap. That's not me. It's not gonna happen. There will always be something good about a product, including that. I already told you. I bought it because it's a follow product. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly the Neo with the phone, and then I will have the beacon, and then my phone will actually be mounted on my scooter or my bike, and then I'll have the beacon as well. So they're both going to be working with me. So that's my goal. So. But anyway, hope you guys have loud. Yes. Yeah. Howie, I just caught that. But yeah, it's not quiet. It's not going to be quiet. I didn't expect it to be quiet. Okay, here's a good question. Is it louder than the Neo 2? That would be a good test. They're definitely both. Both of them are definitely in the air. The Neo has the advantage of the hand gesture thing. The Neo 2 is cool. The hand gesture thing is cool. Open it up, flies backwards, bring it in. Way cool. That is really a cool feature, and then raising it up and putting it above your head and moving it. That is some otherworldly cool stuff. Yeah. So, yep, she's loud, Howie. She is loud, but yeah, and I'm standing like right next to it. I'm really interested to hear what my audio sounds like coming out of my X5. So, my video is coming out of this. So, if you're wondering how I did my video today, let me close with this. So this is my video gear that I used today for the hover project. Okay, so this right here is actually the mic Air for the X5. So let me show you that. It's actually kind of cool. Guys, if you have not looked at the videos for the mic Air, holy crap, my camera's still on. My camera's still on from earlier. Oh my God, that's a good battery, isn't it? I thought I turned it off. Oh man, let me shut that battery up. Anyway, this is the setup I've got now for the for the X5, and this is a really good. This little handle for this thing is really good. Basically, you take this little leather strap off and bam, lock it into place. You've got selfie stick. You've got remote right here, recharging remote. This puppy's on a lanyard with you. Really good. Really like that. And then this also will, it'll also film this direction here, so you can go horizontal, just like they actually are selling a kit for that, but this just does it that way. The other thing that's cool is, now this is the new Mic Air, and I'm just using the Mic Air for it because I'm experimenting. Will you get better audio from this? This is teenier than I thought. I did not know that this was as small as it is. It is really small. And one of the problems I've been having with mics is the fact that the big mics are just sucky to wear. And this thing is perfect all the time. It doesn't pull on your shirt. And it works flawlessly with this thing. So yeah, this is the new hand. This is not a charging handle. But yeah, there's a little locking thing there. So the only thing that is kind of weird or wonky is if you want to do like this kind of thing, you know, where you've got it sideways, you have to turn the camera, but you can still extend it out and it will still hold that angle. So if you're doing a vlog with it a little bit further away, you don't. Now this only applies if you're not in free frame mode, because you can put it in the framing mode. You don't have to. You can leave it locked in and just send it out, because this will take video of me the same way. So this is about 3 feet. So this is about 3 feet. So yeah, really like this. I was just messing around with the video I did. And let me just see if there's the footage is. I haven't even looked at the footage. I just want to look at a little bit of it. Here's 10 minutes of that video. But I did this in free frame mode. So now that's pretty good. All of the app functions. So not bad. Trying to get things organized. Let's see, storage management. We want to do that. So you gotta love this camera. You gotta love it, man. It is freaking cool. So anyway, yeah, I think using the native product is always the best. This is another thing that makes it cool. So yeah, I don't know. You kind of gotta have and the price isn't bad. This is not going to break the bank. So, all right. But yeah, we're ready. I already got a video of that first flight. I'll put together some of that footage. I'd like to get more footage. So there. But yeah, so this folds down like this. You have to put the camera like that. Now check this out. This is kind of neat. Now it took me a minute to figure out how to put this thing on right here, because it's you want to keep the lanyard on. So you basically kind of got to go like this. You put it through like this, and then you see it's kind of like the blinders for an old mule or something like that. And then you grab this strap on the back and you just snug it down like that. There it is. Just really slick. And then if you carry, see, I love these. I really love these cases right here. And now I got rid of all the other stuff I have, and this thing goes right in there now. And I'm reducing the amount of stuff in this case all the time. So, and then once again, I've got this mic here. Really good little mic. So the sound sounds really well. It sounds really good. So this thing has a little charger and everything, and it has this cute little round case. It all fits together. So really, really impressed with the Mic Air, and the price is literally it's a steal right now. It's very, very, very good. Definitely worth your investment. If you're going to use the X5, you should, you can use the DJI mics if you want, but to use the native mics just makes all the connection way easier. I just think it's easier. I've used them both, so I don't, I'm trying to keep the Insta360 stuff together, and, just so I can learn it as a group or as one product, as opposed to anyway, other things. If you're wondering what else I have in here, that's the rubber cover right there. This is just the case, the old case. This is my mic. This is the mic 2. So this is my recording mic. I could just record with this, just put it right there and record with it. And then this one here is I bought. This is the video mic that goes with it. This is the mic that has the monitor on it. So, and that one it's just big, you can put it on as a watch though. Okay. Anyway, that's what's in here. It's all Insta360 stuff. And the other thing I like about that little mic mini is I can put it together. And I just throw it over here. I just push it right into the handle. So all of this stuff now is all together. I probably could put the Ultra in here. That would be the ultimate case, to get the Ultra and the X5 in the same case and just take all the extra stuff out. I should try to do that and save a case, but I got a case that just holds the Ultra. So, alrighty. You guys, yeah, I have nothing. DJI works great with it. I just wanted to try out the Mic Air. I just wanted to try it out. It's just my curiosity. The price was right. It's so inexpensive right now. So, all right. So this product is the foldable 2-in-1 selfie stick kit. So that's what the X5, this will work with all of those, work with the X4, X3. I think it works with all of them. Anything with the quarter 20, the quarter 20 screws on it, it'll fit. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna call this one quits. It is 5:49. You guys have a great weekend. Sorry for my long pause. Oh boy, I don't even want to go back and see how long it is. Holy crap. Usually when you get lots of feedback coming, something's wrong. And when I saw that thing rolling, I'm like, what? Something's up. Something's up. And I'm looking, and then I saw I saw the prompt. And then of course I got the phone call from Kai. Thank you, Kai. I really appreciate you freaking pulling me out of the depths of destruction of my live stream. So, alrighty. My wife is screaming at my dog. That means he wants his treat. And he's trying to tell her. 7:49. Yeah, it's 5:50 here. We just hit 5:50. So, alrighty, guys, you have a great weekend. Once again, I apologize for my little problem there. And anyway, I'll give you some feedback on that hover. Maybe you're interested. The one thing for sure about this X project, okay, the HOVERAir X, is the one thing. There's no question. There is absolutely no question about its portability. So here's the drone and the batteries, and here is the beacon. And I like the fact that these two things are this small. I really do. It's just, I'm sick of big bulky cases full of stuff. And this is a flyable drone with I don't know, we'll see what I can do with the camera. I don't know. You know, it's hard when you fly all these drones. Some of them are really good. The 1-inch cameras are so good that and the 1/1.3s are really good as long as the software with them is good. So that's the problem, is some of these drone companies don't know how to they don't know how to put the color science right. They don't know how to get the color science right. And this does have a log mode, so maybe that's the trick, is to record everything in that log mode and then just colorize everything yourself. Do your own color. That's kind of where I think I'm going to be. And that's why I'm going DaVinci. So just recently I went DaVinci. I'll show you really quick. I might as well do it while I'm closing things out here. Here, let's go ahead and we'll shut that down. But I just recently went DaVinci, Resolve, and this is how I am editing to this point. So everything is being edited in DaVinci at this point. So you want to, I might do a little bit of work with DaVinci with you guys. Oops, I got media offline. I don't know what that is, but something is not coming up. I don't know what video. Some of my clips haven't screenshots. I have no. Oh, I probably threw away those screenshots. But it's okay. This is just the backup right here. This is just, but yeah, this is all Amsterdam footage from 2018. So look at that guy. You want to see somebody that doesn't want to be filmed? There he is right there. And you know what? Tough crap. Tough crap, man. There he is right there. The guy that does not want to be filmed in 1080p. Look at that guy right there. But this is all 1080 footage. This is all 1080. Isn't that great? This is the Insta360 One. The Insta360 This is the original Insta360 camera. Freaking, and it isn't really not that bad. So yeah, that was a good trip. That was a lot of fun. There we go. There's my daughter. That was a lot of fun. My wife. My wife is trying to, at this point in the trip, she doesn't know what to do with me and my daughter, because my daughter's got a camera, I've got a camera, and we are cameraing the death. We are vlogging away, and she just doesn't know what to do with us. She doesn't know if she wants to hang out with us or not. So look at that. Look at the tower there. That's the only thing Anne Frank could see when she was in hiding right there. She could see the top of this tower right here, and I got the sound of it. Let's see if you can hear it. I don't know if I can, if the sound. I don't know if it's going to play the sound. Yeah, you can kind of hear it, can you? Did you guys hear that? Anyway, all right. So, always DaVinci. Hey, Jim, I'm working my way there, man. I used DaVinci a long time ago. A long time ago, I used DaVinci right when I first started doing this. And that's why I'm not afraid of it today. But I went a different route because I wanted a little bit more, I wanted more bells and whistles. I'm finally to the point in my video making that I don't need bells and whistles. I don't need any of that. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I went DaVinci. So really exciting. I really love. I'm starting to understand what's happening. There's my split screen right there. There's that. Look at that park is beautiful too. I don't even know how to pronounce it. This park right here, it is gorgeous. What a gorgeous park that is. That is right on the coast, right on the canal there. But I caught my wife in a really cool light. I wished I had a proper camera. That's why for this shot right here, that is why I am never missing that shot ever again. That's why I bought this camera. if I go back to a place like Amsterdam again, of course I'm going to have an action camera in my pocket, but I'm going to have a proper camera as well. So, alrighty, guys, I think it's time. I do think it's time now. So I do think it's time. I think it is finally time for us to get together. Oh boy. But anyway, hold on here. All right. Anyway, all right. We will let's call this one a day. Let's put a fork in this one and call it a stream. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Yeah, they called me Dad Random for a reason. And you could see that we have a lot of random things going on. We got HOVERAir, I got scooter dreams, I've got camera dreams going on, I've got DaVinci Resolve going on. I got so many things that are basically happening. And all of them, you know, I try to balance them all. I try to do all this stuff, and because I need this, my brain needs it. Maybe your brains don't need it, but my brain needs all this crazy activity. There we go. This is the our last video right here. Look. Oh man, look at that. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, this is the. This is the. Look at that. There we go. I got that in DaVinci and I was like, oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's so awesome. So look at that scenery. That's just amazing. All right. Have a great weekend. And I don't know, keep flying, guys. Don't worry about all the hype and all the bad news and all this stuff, you know. Just stop listening to it. Keep flying. And enjoy yourself, you know. Just there's no reason why you can't love what you have, and just enjoy flying with it. We will have other things to fly. We will. I am completely in belief that we will be able to fly for as long as we feel like flying, and until we get sick of all the garbage that goes along with it right now. All right. We will see you later. Bye.